Hi Libra, Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the month's upcoming challenges, take advantage of its opportunities, and look forward to its blessings. If you'd like to learn more about Taronic, the author, you can hit the down bar. All of my links are below, as well as the links to the Healing Chakra beads, Mental Chatter Musings monthly newsletter, where you can find these written horoscopes, your literary tips and resources, our author spotlight of the month, who happens to be Triple Play Kate McCoy. She is an extraordinary author. I implore you to check out what she has in store for you in the spotlight portion of the newsletter. Now, for the first time ever, we will be featuring a special sneak peek into my new novel, Rule Route 8, which comes out at the first quarter of next year. So please check that out. I would love to hear what you guys think about it. But let's get into why we're here, to go over your month of December, Libra. Okay? So the first planet we're going to talk about is Uranus. Okay? Uranus is the planet of shocks, surprises. It's in Taurus. The earth sign of Taurus reigns over our money, our values, our resources. These areas of our lives are experiencing a drastic evolution. Okay? Now, I want you to, now for you, Taurus is your sector of shared finances, rebirth, endings. So things that happen there for you can be fated. Okay, Libra? Now, once Jupiter and Saturn move over into Aquarius, they'll be squaring that Uranus and Taurus transit that I mentioned first. It's going to cause friction in your area of not only friends and high hopes, but also it's going to cause friction in your area of romance, creativity, and children. So you will have to work harder in those areas to gain the rewards that you want. But in the end, the rewards will be great because Jupiter is there as well, and it expands and pours luck onto those areas. So while you can experience friction in those areas, shared finances, endings, rebirth, romance, creativity, children, friends, and high hopes, all of those things you can expect big changes in, okay, throughout the year of 2021. Just like 2020 was about career, this next year is about relationships for you, or not relationships for you, but friends and high hopes, romance, creativity, and children, okay, shared finances and things like that. Okay, endings, beginnings. I know it's a lot to take in. But anyway, Uranus is retrograde right now. So all of the shocks and surprises you're receiving are from the past. On January 18th, it's going to go direct in Taurus at 6 degrees. And then you'll start receiving the shocks and surprises, current shocks and surprises, or future, Now, let's move along to the sun. The sun enters Sagittarius, which is your area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your network of people. At 0 degrees on the 21st of November. It's not the time to slack off during Sagittarius season. This position speaks as to a decline in career opportunities due to a lack of drive or simply following the bad advice of friends. Stay on task, Libra. The sun squares Neptune in Pisces, causing you to focus much energy in the area of creativity as well as work, health, daily habits, where you are of service to people, things of that area. You might be working some extra hours. Some illusions as to lower vibrational tendencies can be recognized now. Hopefully you're ready to come to terms with whatever's being brought to your attention, okay? Now, you may be working, like I said, overtime, but not for lack of entertainment at work. Coworkers and colleagues provide plenty of gossip for you. Try not to participate, though, okay? Another area that can see friction is your area of secrets, sacrifice, and solitude. Now, secrets are definitely exchanged this season. Favor follows up your sectors, or favor shows up in your sectors of friends and high hopes. okay, as well as relationships. Relationships that previously saw friction can now heal. Opportunities come into your area of romance, creativity, and children. You will be pursued, or you could be pursued this month, okay, or have an opportunity to go out with a lover. Maybe one of your older children can babysit for you. Some might work on their child on an endeavor, or with their child on an endeavor. But once Mercury rolls in on the 1st, that's when all the conversations will start to take place and the skills will start to come in and being put into play. Okay, so that's when we move down to Mercury. Mercury entered on the 1st of December, entered Sagittarius at 0 degrees. Taking stock in ill-advised communication could be disastrous to career. You need to be using the skills that you have to propel you in life right now, okay? You have the skills and intellect to accomplish your goals. Now, it does square Neptune and Pisces. So bad advice could have to do with a creative endeavor or a job. Now, careful not to succumb to others' illusions or delusions, as they will be expressing them now. Everything that I noted in the above transit is still a focus along with this. You're just adding communication into the mix, okay? And this all is centered around your network of people, communication, siblings, things like that, okay? Short distance travel. Now let's move along to Venus. Venus, the planet of romance, finances, abundance, and pleasure. It enters Sagittarius at 0 degrees on December the 15th. If you want to build your finances, Libra, okay? If you want to build your finances, you have to take advantage of the opportunities coming your way, because they may never return in this manner, okay? We have conjunctions that are coming that haven't been seen for 800 years, so we won't see them again in our lifetime. We have to take advantage of these, okay? Now, careful of immersing yourself in infidelity, because a child could come of it. Communication, siblings, community, short distance travel, your network of people, your area of relationships, as well as friends and high hopes, are all in the mix as far as this transit goes. Now, let me look and see exactly. Oh, they're aspecting each other. Okay, that's what I put. Okay, so your area of communication, siblings, and community, your short distance travel and everything like that is aspecting your relationships. So the relationships you have with the people in your networks, there is love there. They adore you. Okay, your friends want to see you grow. Your network of friends, as well as your siblings, they adore you as well. But still, you could see snags to abundance, romance, or finances, especially as it pertains to the area of secrets, sacrifice, and solitude. So, okay, let's stop there really quick before I go to the next one, because that means maybe, okay, since it's friction, you could be, somebody could be hiding money from you, keeping money from you. It could be a sibling. It could have to do with someone you deal with within your networks. You could have to sacrifice some type of finances or abundance this Sagittarius season, or while Venus is in Sagittarius. Friction is to your abundance as far as work, health, and where you are of service to people as well. So health or work can get in the way of romance, or fizzle the romance a little bit, okay? So take care of yourself. Opportunities for finances, even pleasure pursuits surface in your sectors of romance, creativity, and children. So you will have those opportunities to spend money on, going out with a loved one, or wooing someone, or buying things for your children and things like that. You will have the abundance to do that. But just make sure you're not overworking yourself at work to create that abundance, okay? Now, Charon, the wounded healer. It goes direct it goes direct in Aries at 4 degrees on December the 15th. This is the same day that Venus transitioned over to Sagittarius, what we were just talking about. Charon is moving over into Aries. They trine each other, Aries and their sister signs. Aries and Sagittarius. So this is blessings and healing aspecting that area of communication, siblings, networks, your network of people and things like that. Okay. That's blessings. That brings blessings of healing there. So relationships where you weren't getting along or you're not getting along, you can start to heal that now. It's time to heal the struggle. This position speaks as to receiving the rewards you deserve for the hard work and dedication, even the tenacity that you've shown. Now, opportunities for healing and long distance travel. And if you're not traveling, that could mean people at a distance within your network of people and things like that. Education, skills, study, the way you think, the things you preach. Those are at a distance and may share that different ideals than you. Okay. Those that do that can return now. Okay. Be coming back into the fold. You may be unblocked or de-snoozed on Facebook and find, oh, I thought that person blocked me. They're back. Romance, creativity, children means you could be healing relationships with a lover or a child. Now, blessings of healing come into your area of siblings, your network of people, communication, short distance travel, as well as friends and high hopes. So those areas are favored. Okay. You could use healing in any relationship? If you could, use this opportunity. December 15th, Chiron is going direct. Okay. For the healing, the ones you want to heal relationships with, that's the time you do it. That's the time you start. Okay. That's part of using the astrology to your benefit, because you'll have the Venus shining down on that area, and you'll have Chiron there for the healing. So you can mend whatever you want to mend with people starting December 15th. Now, areas that may require a little more effort as far as healing could be relationships as far as home and career. Okay. Or home and family. You got to put a little more effort into those with your loved ones. Now let's move along to Saturn. Saturn is a planet of restrictions and responsibility. Okay. Karma. It goes direct in Aquarius, your sector of romance, creativity, and children at 0 degrees on December 17th. This is what I was talking about. This is a big move. Okay. It's moving from our collective career sector, which is your sector of home and family. Okay. It's going to leave Jupiter in your sector of home and family. So you might get a blessing around the 17th or the 18th of December in home and family. But Saturn is coming out and leaving Jupiter and coming into your area of romance, creativity, and children. It's bringing restrictions there. Okay. So you could experience some increased responsibility with children, increased responsibility with your creative works that you have to do, or restrictions with them. As far as romance, you might be experiencing some restrictions on romance on the 17th and the 18th. Okay. Take note of that. To combat, by the way, the ill effects of Saturn around this time, you can give food and water to the needy. Okay. And that helps your karma. And don't go off telling anybody, just do it and leave it be. Now, as I was saying, okay, so it's going to leave and bring that restriction to that house for you, romance, creativity, and children, and leave Jupiter in your house, in your sector of home and family. So you'll get a blessing in home and family, but then you'll have some restrictions in that other area. Now, stay with me now. After that, Jupiter is going to come in on the 19th and it's going to smooth everything over that I'm going to talk about. It's going to bring luck and expansion into it, because it's going to leave Capricorn, your area of home and family, and come over there to romance, creativity, and children for you. Okay. Which is our area of friends and family, everyone's area. Okay. So this is going to be basically aspecting for you. Even so, creative endeavors that you have with friends, creative endeavors you have with children, friends that you are romantically linked with, and things like that, you may see restriction okay, or some type of responsibilities. Now, this position speaks as to being successful while exerting independence and courage. Remember that sudden success can be lost just as quickly as it is obtained, okay? So act in your integrity, Libra. This position is great for artists, writers, military. Not only can those areas see friction, but also your areas of personal finance as well as shared resources. Endings and rebirth can see friction as well. So you could feel a pinch in finances in a certain area, or maybe you'll see some restrictions. A sudden bill pops up and you won't be able to have the money that you want to spend on children or creativity or romance because you find you've overspent already, or a bill pops up. Okay. You could find you've spent too much money on pleasure pursuits and things like that. Happy holidays, right? Restrictions and responsibilities are not demanding in your sectors of what you think and what you preach, your education, your skill level. Okay. You don't have to really worry about that long distance travel. You don't have any really demanding restrictions there. Okay. You're still being heard and your words are still agreeable. Even considering all of this, it won't be so bad. Okay. You have only a couple of days to deal with this transit. And then Jupiter, like I said, the benefic is going to come in and save the day. Now, it'll enter your area of Aquarius on the 19th. Romance, creativity, and children, bringing more luck there. This position is great for writers, even those in the military. Now, success can be attained in those endeavors, okay? Everything noted in the above Saturn transit applies here as well, okay? Just sprinkle some luck and expansion on it. Now, Mercury, the planet of communication, skills, intellect, it's going to enter Capricorn, your sector of home and family, at 0 degrees on December 20th. This is when we're getting ready to gear up to move into Capricorn season. So the next day is Capricorn season. The sun comes there then, and then all of this will be a focus. Okay. So once Capricorn season comes in, we're focused on your sector of home and family, which you naturally square. We all square our own areas of home and family and career automatically. Okay. It's just life. Now, this position allows you to be sharp in perception, though. You can see both sides of the coin now, which will allow you to make the right decisions. Okay. Now, if you choose to do both, so be it. You can handle two things at once, Libra. Favorable communication will come to your sector of shared finances, okay, during Capricorn season. Endings, rebirth as well as secret sacrifice and solitude. So favorable communication and shared finances comes in. Favorable endings may create rebirths. Secrets might come in that you can use to your benefit. I hate to say it like that, but it is what it is. You may not have to sacrifice as much because something comes in to help out. It might be finances. Now, communication comes in that may come in that you're no longer obligated to pay something. Maybe you're done or you've completed the payments on something. Obstacles to communication and skills surface in your area of relationships. So where you're relating back and forth to people, that's where you might see snags and obstacles. Be sure you speak plainly so you aren't misunderstood. Speak plainly, but you can still not be how can I say it? Because Libras are so lovely and beautiful and just nice. But if they want to hit you, they hit you straight with the facts. Boom. And sometimes some people aren't ready for that, So you got to kind of just lay it on them easy, but make sure they understand where you're coming from, Libra. Now, opportunities to communicate with loved ones about personal finances, as well as work, health, where you are of service to people, which you will do and won't do, your routines and things like that. You have opportunities to communicate with loved ones about those things, okay? Talk to those close to you. They love you and they want to help you, okay? They want things to be balanced out. This is where the conversations will come in. On the 21st, all that I've just talked about is going to be a focus, okay? Everything will be illuminated. The way you handle things with diplomacy will be illuminated, okay? The challenges to your areas of friends and relationships will be highlighted. At the same time, endings can bring us opportunities in shared finances, okay? The death of something can bring a rebirth in another area, okay? A creative endeavor, dreams, illusions, delusions, even fantasy can present us an opportunity. Shocking surprises as to good fortune is also seen during Capricorn season because of its aspect to Uranus, okay? Don't forget everything I noted in the Mercury transit is a factor here now, okay, during Capricorn season. Now, as far as Jupiter and Saturn are concerned, they're going to have a conjunction in Aquarius on the 21st. Your area of romance, creativity, and children as it pertains to friends and high hopes because it's in Aquarius. This is on the 21st. Luck and expansion, a big boom of luck and expansion is coming. Okay. So hopefully you've put in the work in those areas so that you receive the blessing that awaits you in romance, creativity, and children as it pertains to friends and or high hopes. Now, karma is highlighted. So blessings and expansion comes to those areas, easing tensions. Another area that sees favor is your sector of long distance travel, the way you think, the things you say, the things you're studying, your skills. Lucky breaks and or opportunities could surface in your sectors of relationships, communication, siblings, short distance travel, community. Okay, Jupiter can really bring the business on the 21st. Okay. I would implore you to find out what, okay, it's going to be at, okay, see, it's still at the 0 degrees. Okay, so, but I still would implore you to look at your chart to see where your degrees are. So when these things happen, you can come over there and see, do I have anything at 0 degrees? Let's see. How is that going to be hitting my angles? You know, that's what I do. That's how I use it to my benefit. Now, Neptune, the planet of fantasy, inspiration, dreams, illusion, it remains direct in Pisces. Your sectors of work, health, and daily routines, where you are of service to people, what you will and won't do. Okay, it's going to be direct in that sign. This angle lends a square aspect to your areas of communication, siblings, networks, as well as short distance travel. Okay, so even long distance travel, education, studies, the way you think and the things you say could see friction as far as inspiration, dreams, illusions, and delusions. Okay. You may need to travel for a job and that could see obstacles during the process, but it's all because illusions and delusions of thought as to your, those sectors are cropping up. Okay. Where you might have a lack of inspiration, or you may be thinking something is something at work and it's not really what you think it is. Okay. Even with health. Okay. Don't have any illusions or delusions of thought as to your health. Those can be recognized now. Try not to overwork yourself, Libra. Okay. Blessings and inspiration, creativity, children, spirituality, your sector of personal finances, as well as career. All of those have blessings as to inspiration, as to fantasy and things like that, those areas. So it looks like your creativity is still there. Okay. Maybe even you can come up with ideas to build your personal finances in career. Okay. So that's a good thing. So it looks like things can be worked out there. Just make sure you are aware of whatever illusions or delusions you may be facing. Have you found a new talent that can pay dividends? If so, delve into it. What about a creative idea that can lend you resources or cash? Now's the time to implement it. Okay. Let's move along to Mars. Mars remains in Aries, aspecting your areas of home and family as well as career with a square. So obstacles can surface in those areas. But don't forget, Chiron is there, so healing can come in without too much strife. Your sectors of friends and high hopes, as well as communication, siblings, your networks of people, short distance travel, those can see challenges as far as putting in more effort there. Okay? Now, opportunities to overcome challenges surface in your area of romance, creativity, children, along with long distance travel. Okay, so this is travel across the board. Okay, you have opportunities to heal things in those areas. You might want to Make sure your car is okay. Make sure you got an oil change. Make sure you got air in your tires. Make sure your tags are right and things like that. So you don't have to worry about, those little things here and there. Tiffs back and forth, maybe with you and or a sibling. We talked about that. Just make sure you watch the way you talk to people. But use this time to brush up your skills. Definitely. That's what I would be doing. I'm a Libra moon, and that's like that's my background story. Use the skills you have to propel you forward and brush them up, okay? See how creative you can get, Libra. Now, let's get into the moons, okay? That's the last thing I want to do. The new moon on December the 14th is a total solar eclipse in the sign of Sagittarius, your area of communication, siblings, network, short distance travel at 23 degrees. You may feel withdrawn or pessimistic on this day. The energies of a solar eclipse can last up to 6 months, okay? Now, if projects aren't working out or loved ones are letting you down, try to release some steam by exercising. Do something that's going to make you feel productive, because an idle mind can cause problems, and your mental health is important. So be mindful of nurturing yourself, okay? You're worth it. Now, this moon squares Neptune and Pisces, your area of work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to people. So don't allow vices or illusions to get in the way of work, inspiration, or health regimens. Not even career endeavors. Watch that. Again, watch out for your mental health, okay? We could be facing delusions, bad dreams, tainting our reality. During that time, Jupiter and Saturn are going to move over into Aquarius, your area of romance, creativity, and children, aspecting Sagittarius with a sextile. So maybe there's a friend out there that can help you with whatever trials you might be facing, okay? There's a trine to Mars and Aries, your area of relationships. The strength to fight this is within you, okay? If not, there's a blessing waiting on the other side to help you through it. So do not give up on it, Libra, okay? Another area that will see favor is your sector of friends and high hopes. So ask for your friends' help now. They're there to help you, okay? Now, the next moon I'm going to talk about, which is the last moon, is the full moon in Cancer, okay? It's in your area of career, okay? It's going to be at 8 degrees, okay? This degree speaks as to patience and humility, bringing you closer to your objective, okay? The energies will last up to 2 weeks for this moon, and it's on the 29th. So from December 29th on, people will notice and appreciate your efforts. Your efforts are not in vain, but be careful when working with tools or weapons, okay? Work carefully and consciously to avoid accidents during this moon. The moon sextile Taurus, your sector of finances, endings, and rebirth, okay? So shocking opportunities to build your shared finances can surface. For you, Libra, events in this sector can be fated, okay? So another area that will receive opportunity during this moon is your area of secret, sacrifice, and solitude. So are you revealing secrets to someone, or is someone revealing secrets to you? One of the two. A squaring aspect to Mars and Aries can cause friction in your area of relationships, but luckily, Chiron is there. Healing graces your relationships, okay? But an obstacle you created could be coming to a head this moon cycle, okay? Now, the trine aspect to Neptune and Pisces brings blessings in creativity, fantasy, and inspiration. You could come up with a brilliant idea, Libra. A creative endeavor you've been working on could see blessings. In addition to that, personal finances, work, health, daily habits, where you are of service to people, what you will and won't do, sees favor. You could be getting paid a bonus. A diet could see huge results. You may be unveiling a new look. You may be getting paid for all those extra hours you've worked. Be that as it may, or no matter what it is, those areas are favored this moon cycle. Thank you so much, Libra, my beautiful Libras, for sticking with me for this December video. I'm hoping I'll be back with the videos next month. Please subscribe to the channel. 70% of the people that look at my videos are not subscribed to the channel. So please subscribe so that we can help me grow and get this information out to other people. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy holidays. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Bye.